something to think about is always this mind of ours. That's Buddha's expertise, I'd suggest. What does he say about it? That we can learn to change it. And why would we? Because some stuff in the mind makes us miserable, and it causes us to make a mess of our lives. And some parts of our mind make us happy and cause us to do reasonable, useful things. And of course, we prefer the latter, wouldn't we? So what's the starting point? Because the mind's chaotic, isn't it? I mean, I think in modern psychology, they even say it's 1,000 thoughts a second. So where do you start with that? Well, this is why the whole idea of so-called mindfulness meditation. There are many variations, of course, but the Buddhist idea is, we can learn to control it. So you start by focusing. So you sort of step out of your head, step back for a few minutes, sit down, close your eyes, take a simple object to focus on, like the breath, for example. And then what you're doing is training yourself. You're training to stay on the breath. Pay attention to the breath. That's it. You wander off, you pay attention to the breath. What you're doing is making this effort to step back, making this effort not to sort of sink into the thoughts. And that's where the benefit comes. Often people think you're supposed to get rid of the thoughts or push them away. You go mad if you do that, and it's silly, Okay, long-term result is this extraordinary focus and concentration, but one step at a time, But the immediate benefit of trying to stay on one thing, pay attention, is that you hear the thoughts in the back of your mind. You hear them, they're there, going berserk. But the thing is, you don't involve in them, you let them stay there. And the benefit of this, eventually, is that you start to become, in your daily life, once you get off your meditation cushion, you can't help but hear them. You're training yourself to step away, so you can't help but hear them. That's the first step. And then you make this effort. Before they vomit out the mouth, catch them. Before you go berserk, you catch them. That's one of the long-term, really practical benefits. But the general idea is to know it's possible and to start. It takes effort, tremendous effort, but it's possible,